This is Creative Memories mini photo album or booklet. It's an 8-page booklet, and there's some examples here of it. It comes with this booklet and also a Father's Day booklet. As you can see, some of the colors here. And also in there are some stickers. It just shows Creative Memories flower that you can embellish with if you so choose. And also the sticker sheet. What did I do with the paper or the envelope? It's called Appreciate You. I've already used some of these in here, and when I did my first recording I had an echo with a couple of mics going on, I guess, and this is my first time ever doing a recording, so I'm learning. I have my geek friend from San Jose. His name is Scott, and he and I have been friends for a long time, and we were kind of doing computer things together, and he's gone off and done a whole lot more than I have with it, so I'm trying to learn the video end of things right now. So anyway, my first recording there was the echo, so I'm now redoing it. I pulled apart things here just so I could kind of start over again and show everybody here. Why is this sticking down here? There we go. Anyway, this is the 8-page booklet for Mother's Day that we'll be working on. If I can get this to turn. There we go. Like I said, I've already started this and I had to pull things off, so it's kind of sticky. These are the pages. I'm just going to do a few pages tonight, and I'm going to order some other stickers that I found after I did this order. I like to embellish a little bit more, so I thought these other stickers would work well. So I need to order those tomorrow, and when those come in, then I can kind of finish up this booklet. So anyway, let's get to the project here. I also was trying to see if Creative Memories had some colors that would match this, but I couldn't find anything that worked really well. So I happened to have this pack of Stampin' Up! Terracotta Tile cardstock that I purchased last year and hadn't even opened it up yet, so I thought it looked nice with this particular booklet. With the Father's Day booklet, I found navy, light blue, and green colors from Creative Memories to use for that booklet. That will work very well. Okay, so our first page, I started with a 9x6 photo mat with a picture, and I don't have any specific pictures for Mother's Day, so at this time right now, so I decided to just use just plain cardstock to put in place of a picture, just so you would get the idea. So I cut, this is Nina Solar White, I believe it is, that I use for Copic coloring, and I cut it at 4x6, and then I cut the photo mat at 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, so it gives you an 1/8 inch outline here, and then you just stick those together with the tape runner from Creative Memories, and just place it on the page here. And let's see, did I use, yeah, I did. I used this little corner sticker here in the corner up here. Try to get it even. And then I used this #1 Mom, and I just placed that down here. Yeah, I'll put it over here. then, while we were trying to fix the sound problem, I was playing around with a punch, and I had gotten this punch also with this order. It's called the Dollop Arch Punch. I haven't had a chance yet to put stickers on here, you know, to name them. The punches do come with a diagram here of what the punch will punch out, but I like to always use my label maker from Brother and put a sticker on the side so I always know what the name of them are. So anyway, I was playing around with it and I thought this would look very nice right here, so I decided we'll add that too. So, this is Creative Memories 12-inch trimmer, and I'll just give you a little tutorial of it. There's some neat features. It has a longer arm than most trimmers do. Most trimmers have 12-inch arms. This one goes a little bit past 16 inches. It also has the 1/8 and 1/16 markings. You have this, where's my little multi-purpose tool? I like to use this for a lot of different things. It helps to get things up for you if your fingernails aren't long enough, which mine aren't right now. But this is the, I'm not sure what this is called off the top of my head right now, but it's used so that you can, when your blade gets dull, you can flip it, and there's 4 different ways to flip it before you have to get a new one. For each dotted line, it's 500 cuts. So right now I'm on number 1. Then you can flip it to number 2. I'll show you number 1 before I start flipping around here. So then you flip it to number 2 and you put it in there. It also has 3 and 4. Put it back on my number 1 here. You just have to make sure it's seated down in there good. And then another feature, where those dotted lines are, and where this, let me see if I can get it up here. I showed this when I did this, the video before. I showed the specific feature, but there's like a pointed triangle here, and when you're cutting, this point goes along that dotted line, and that's where you know if you need a specific cut, you can just follow that. And another feature, it's kind of blurry. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. This is my first time with this camera tonight too, so this holds the blade. This is the blade housing. This is your blade. This is the straight one. You just snap it down. And then on the back you have many places for other blades. I have the decal, scoring, and scallop tool. I want to get the Victorian. So also when you're cutting, like I have my Archon mount right there, so it's kind of in my way. But if it's setting up on something like that, then this board is kind of bouncy and it won't cut. And so you have to have it right down on a hard surface so it doesn't do that bouncing. Okay, so I'm going to cut a piece of paper so we can put this decorative element on here. And I need 1.5 inch piece here. This trimmer, you just line up your lines. Oops, I slipped there a little bit. At the 1.5 inch mark, make sure your metal is, I don't know what that's called, metal arm or whatever is down and clicks, and then you can cut. And then it's probably 8 inches, so it's an 8 inch booklet. Yep. So we need 8 inches. Okay. And then what I would do is place this right in the middle, so you kind of check your distance from each end here to kind of line it up. And then you just line up, line up, well, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. Just line up here. I haven't played around enough with it, so yeah, there we go. And one more on this end. Come back this way, line up these. You have to go in one, and then your second one is where you put it on the outside. Should be just one more punch. There. Get all the little bits out of my way here. I don't think this is as wide as the other one. I think I want to go a little wider, so let's do 2 inches. That can always be used for something else. Okay. Oh, I gotta cut 8 inches here. Forgot. Okay, let's try this again. Kind of line it up, center it as best as possible. Punch. Have it on the second one there. Okay. Here we go. And this is the last punch. Get rid of the bits again. Okay. Now you can leave it at this width, or you could cut it down. What did I do with the other one? Here it is. I could take 1/8 of an inch off of there. Let's try that. Okay. Trying to decide. Maybe I'll just go right here on this edge. No, I think that's going to be, let's go here. On that second dotted line. Okay. There. Okay. I may have moved that a little bit. I'm gonna probably cover that up anyway with a little strip of this terracotta color, so that won't matter too much. Okay, so let's use the tape runner here. And I'm going to line it right up against this little plaid strip here. Looks like that's a little bit. Maybe I'll line it up from the bottom. That way I can cut off from the top. It looks like it's just going to be a little bit over the 8-inch mark. There. And then we can cut from the back. Okay, let's see, here's my scissors. Creative Memories also has scissors like these. I already had these, so that's what I'm using. I've had these for several years. I've only been with Creative Memories for a couple of years now, and actually I'm just now starting to do videos, so try my hand at this online. There. Got a more of a decorative edge to this here. Makes it look more feminine. Okay, so I'm going to take another sheet of terracotta and I'm going to cut a little strip here. Just I'm just going to try a little 1/8 of an inch strip. Let's see what that looks like. Just want to kind of give it a little touch of color here. There. There. That'll separate the decorative edge here plus the little plaid strip. So now I got to cut this off 8 inches. I love this dollop punch. I think it is so pretty. Alright, now I'm going to have to get some glue to glue with. Not that. I'll just use my oops. I kind of got a disaster going on here. This is art glitter glue, and it's one of my favorite glues. I was looking for one of those blue glue things, but I can't seem to see it right now, so. This glue dries clear. And it dries fast. There. Oops. My pin is a little bent, so it's kind of hard to get it back in there sometimes. Okay. And then I've got to cut just a tiny bit off from here too. I just went over the edge a little bit. There, and there's the front cover. All right. Now we go on to the next page. And I already had these cut out, so try to think how I had these. Again, I used a 4x6 piece of cardstock, the Nina, and then 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 for the photo mat. And I basically just placed it right here before, kind of centered it from side to side. And then I gotta find the little piece I put under it. Oh dear. Here it is. It's hiding. Okay, then I cut for a journaling spot. I cut a 3" by 2" or no, 1 3/4 inch Nina cardstock, and then 3 1/4 by 2 of the terracotta color. Tacked them down together. This is not straight, I don't believe. The little dots on here helps to line things up. And then I kind of just centered this down here a little bit underneath the other one. Then, where's my sticker sheet? Here it is. Then I used, there's the masculine side and the feminine side. Of course, Dad, Mom. I took this sticker here and I placed here. But what you could do is, if you have a stamp set, and if I had prepared a little sooner, I could have looked through my stamp sets to find one that would be specific for Mother's Day. It's not straight. This multi-purpose tool is wonderful for trying to pull up stickers. I was showing my friend Scott too how I use it, because he wanted to know what else I used it on. And so I said this is what I use it on too when I open up these new punches. This little thing back here, I'll poke the tool down in there. That's why this one's bent on the tip. And then when I showed him, it was easier the last time. It went in there better. There. Get it down in there and just pull it up, and then I can open it. So I have a little bit of a hard time opening these punch boxes. So, okay. And then for the next page, I had a 5x7 photo mat, and this is 5x7 and 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And then I just kind of centered this on the page. Line it kind of with the dots here. And then on the sticker sheet I used this grateful sticker because I'm very grateful for my mother. She's helped me a lot throughout all my life. I helped her when I was little in the barn. We were on a dairy farm, and she would milk the cows. My dad worked at GM and plus did the crop farming, and so my mom basically was in the barn milking about 32 cows a day, twice a day. And I would go out after school and help her with the chores at night. And she's, through the rest of my life, she's helped me more than any one child should be helped. So, but I'm very grateful for her and love her very much. Okay, on with this. Enough of that story. Oops. Okay. In this sheet that came with the booklet, it shows you ways that you can put your pictures on. It's samples that you can go by if this happens to be your first project. It shows different ways of how to put pictures on. I had to look at this and I'm like, why are all these dotted lines on here? And I finally figured out you can either put your pictures on portrait or landscape. So if you question, as I did when I looked at this, that's what they're there for, to kind of help you figure out a layout. So anyway, this one here is this next page. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the landscape layout because I think that goes better with this, the way this is laid out. This would be a border if you were to make one by hand instead of having this pre-printed border. So anyway, I think probably the picture would be better laid out as a landscape layout. So, okay, I need some more of the white color. This isn't actually white. It's kind of a very light cream color. So it goes very well with this background. Okay, so I'm going to cut another 4x6. Line it up at the 4. Oop. And then at 6. And I'm going to cut 2 of them. I think the other one still is big enough for 4x6. Went flying on my floor, so let's see. I'm going to have to cut it down just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then at 6. Oops, there we go. And then I have one that I cut earlier that is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 for a photo mat. So we're gonna need, let's see, I got extra over here, I think. Let's see. There we go. So 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, so that gives us 2 landscape photo mats for pictures. Let's see, tape runner here. I have another tape runner that I really like to use for my bigger projects, making handmade photo albums. And so I use an ATG gun for that. Oops, here. Oops. Keep sliding it here. There we go. And this one too. Okay. So I'm going to turn this over. Get it in view here. Keep forgetting to look at the screen to make sure you can see what I'm seeing. Oops, it's sliding off on me again here. Alrighty, so now we have 2 photo mats to put down on our pages. Oops. Let's see, I want to go down. I guess we'll just go here. You just kind of have to play around with things and then put it where you think you like it the best. Now that thing's over there, let's see. I might have to bring this one down a little bit. Kind of center it on the page from side to side. Oops, I'm getting off center here. Okay. And then you try to line this up. I don't think that's straight. There. Maybe over just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put Best Mom Ever in here. I've got to turn it upside down and get it closer to me so I can get it positioned better. There. Very simple layout. For now, I'm going to stop because I want to wait until I can get my hands on those stickers that I want to get. And if you're interested in the kit, I have 4 kits available, and those are $21. I believe the stickers that I want to get yet are like $2 a piece. So that'll make the kit $23, unless you prefer not to have the stickers. So anyway, when I get those, I'll come back and finish up the rest of the booklet, because I like to add a little bit more, and I thought maybe those stickers might go kind of good with this. So anyway, Thank you for joining me. And I'm out of focus again. There it goes. Thank you for joining me tonight, and wish you happy scrapping. Thank you.